Hello, friends. Welcome to another Tuesday Night Live Stamp With Me Tuesday. Tonight we are doing a super card sketch, a super simple card sketch to make a quick and easy handmade card. I think you are going to love how easy this is. If you are here and joining me live, leave me a comment. Let me know if you are stamping along with me tonight or if you are just watching. If you're watching the replay, special welcome to you as well. I also want to know if you're going to stamp along or if you're going to watch it and then stamp later. So leave me a comment and let me know that. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am Heidi with Onigo Stampin'. I'm going to help you reconnect with your inner artist because we all have one. And we're going to use some stamps, ink, and paper to make beautiful handmade cards and gifts. If this is your first time here, I do hope that you will hit that subscribe button so you always know when I go live. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to make my workspace look just a little bit bigger so we can see it better. There we go. And here is our sketch for this evening. Let me hold this up so you can see it a little bit better. Super, super easy. Just a very, very simple card sketch. And this is what we're going to do. Now, this card sketch, let me show you where I got this from. I pulled this from the mini catalog. So this is the January to April mini catalog, page 37. And if you look at this sample right here, using the Delightful Wishes stamp set, you can see it's kind of the same. I think their dimensions maybe were a little bit different than what I ended up using, but very, very similar. That's what inspired me to create this sketch. And people ask me all the time, they're like, well, how do you come up with the sketches or where do you get ideas? I look at samples, things other people have done, and I look at it, I'm like, well, you could do that with different paper and stamps and all that kind of stuff. And so then I turn it into a sketch. And I think by turning it into a sketch, making it, kind of black and white or neutral colors, it kind of helps your mind open up and think about other ways you could use it. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Let me show you what I'm going to be using. I couldn't resist, y'all. I could not resist using some of my new stamps this evening because I just love them so much. So I'm using the beautiful Gallery suite. Now this is going to be a super size suite, I don't know, a mega suite from Stampin' Up, coming out May 6th. So we got a while to wait yet. Although if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you can get it now. Or if you want to become a demonstrator, you can also get it now, which is a great deal. So it has two stamp sets. One has these really beautiful images, and one is primarily sentiments with a couple of textures in there. Both of those also have dies that coordinate with them. Well, I think they do. I should take that back. I don't remember if the Beautiful Motifs one does. I'm assuming it does. I don't know. I have to look. And then it has this beautiful pattern paper, which normally the painted pattern papers are not always my favorite. I find them hard to work with. I'm never quite sure what to do with them besides cut them and make them look just like they are and put a sentiment on it. But these, I feel like a lot of these are going to be really good. And the patterns on the back, there's some really pretty ones. So I think this is going to be really pretty, just like cut down and put on a card. Oh, all right. Not sure about the boats, but it is pretty. I love this. That's just gorgeous. And I love that there's like different styles in here. So there's like this one that's very, very different, which I think kind of just breaks up the patterns. We're just going through this kind of slowly. This very much looks like, what would that be, a 19th century painting, 18th century painting? I don't know. I'm not good with art. And then there's like the sketch one, which is really cool. And this one, I think that's pretty too. Look at this pattern. So pretty. So, so pretty. And then a scene. And then we have like this as well. And then the backs. This is the 6x6 one. We have all different things. We have like a map. We have some just like painted things. This one has a very, very fine design on it. Some more, a very sweet pattern. We have another sketchy looking one. Another nice pattern. Some just like painted. So they're all kind of a little bit different. I like this one too. That's pretty. But that's what I'm going to use tonight. This set also has a coordinating embossing folder. It has some gems that I'm going to use, and it has some ribbon too. So I am going to start. I want to stamp a little bit first. I'm going to use my Secret C because that's one of the colors. This is one of the new in colors that's going to be available. This is one of the 2025, 2027 in colors. And it is a very, 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 very dark blue. So even darker than Night of Navy. I'm going to try to color this with Stampin' Blends. Normally when I'm using Stampin' Blends, I use Tuxedo Black Memento, which always works, but oftentimes you can use many of the classic pads. Sometimes though, they run a little bit. So we'll see how this one does. I haven't tried it. We're going to give it a try though. I am going to let it just like sit and dry just a little bit to kind of help that out. And then I'm going to stamp the sentiment on just a little piece of basic white cardstock. I'm trying to get a scrap out here. I have scraps on my desk and I can't get the size I want. Oh, this one will be good. So I'm just going to stamp the little sentiment that says just a note, and we'll cut this down. There we go. So pretty. Lisa, isn't that paper pretty? Hello, Carrie and Carol, and Joan said she's going to come watch later. All right. I'm letting that dry. We'll come back to it. I'm going to work on starting to put together the card base. Let me go over what pieces you should have. Now, the sizes and everything are written in the description to this video. You can also pop over to my website, to the blog post that I wrote on this, and you can get the free downloadable project sheet for this project, for this card sketch, and it will be in tomorrow's email. So all sorts of good stuff happening. I have a piece of the Secret C. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're just going to fold that in half to make the card base. And then I have the same color paper, the same Secret C, with 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I have 2 pieces of pattern paper, and these are both 1.5 by 4 3/4 inches. So Beth, isn't the DSP so pretty? It's so gorgeous. So I'm going to start with this one. I think I'm going to put this one on the left side. And I'm just going to put this on with a little bit of multi-purpose glue. This card is so easy to make. So easy to make. So I'm going to glue this one on the left side. And this one I'm going to make straight. I'm going to try to get it parallel to the left side. And I'm putting it a little bit more towards the top. And then I'm going to come in with the other one. Put some glue on here. And I'm going to put this one to the right. And now this one, when I put it on, I'm going to put it on just a tiny bit of an angle, and it's a little bit further down, just to kind of give it a little bit of interest. All right. So that looks like that. Super easy. Let's try to color. Let's try to color and see how this goes. Now I'm going to grab the colors that are in here. We'll see how this works. This is Peach Pie and Calypso Coral, which I don't think I would color the flowers Peach Pie and Calypso Coral. But let's see how it goes. So I have some light Peach Pie. Hold your breath. We'll see if this runs. Oh no, it's working out just fine. All right. So we're going to color in. And I went with the dark blue. I mean, it looks very, very dark. It's almost black. But because I'm using the paper, I thought, well, that is just going to like tie it in. It's going to be almost not even noticeable, right? In a way, because it's so dark. But I think that if you stamped it with black, you would notice it wasn't quite the same color, right? Like wearing navy blue shoes with your black pants, or black shoes with your navy blue pants. Whereas this, I think it's just gonna blend in even better. So that's why I went with this one. So I'm just gonna add some light Peach Pie over the whole flower. Now, are these what colors these flowers come in? I have no idea. I don't know. Y'all are asking too much of me if you think I know those things. I am not a plant person. Do you guys have green thumbs? I definitely do not. I have a very hard time keeping plants alive at my house. I forget about them. Maybe that's why my cat makes so much noise. Because he doesn't want to get forgotten about. Leaving a little bit in the center. Well, I was going to come in with maybe a little bit of yellow, but I don't know that I want to do that. I kind of just want it to be peach. So I'm just adding a little bit of dark on here. I'm not coloring in the whole thing because I'm going to leave some of it light. It's so pretty. All right, I'm going to grab my light Calypso Coral because that's the other color on here. we're going to see what this looks like. I'm just going to try to add a little bit more towards the edges. Even less than I did with the dark. That is kind of pretty in there. So we'll probably do a little bit more coloring. I'm going to come back in with the light and add it again. Wow, that really just kind of makes it pop a little bit more. Who knew those artists at Stampin' Up! Designing things were so smart about their colors? You definitely would know way more than I do. All right. So I added just a little bit of Calypso Coral there. I don't know that I'm going to add the, well, that works so well. Let's try the dark too. I'm going to use the bullet tip and just put in a tiny bit of the dark Calypso Coral. We're doing all the colors. We're going to do a lot of coloring apparently here tonight. I mean, this is really easy coloring. Let's be honest. Because it's like, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just kind of making it really blobby. I mean, it's like painting, right? So pretty. All right. Let's come back in with the light peach pie. We're going to give it just a little bit more. And I'm going to go ahead and color in those centers. I want them colored. Just to pull all the things in. Get to some of the edges that I kind of missed the first time around. Oh, so pretty. Look at those. Those are gorgeous. Look at that. All right. Let's color in the leaves. Now, I can't decide what I want to do on the leaves because I think that this color in here like is Lost Lagoon. And I could see using Lost Lagoon. I'm going to do it. We're going to try Lost Lagoon. Hopefully I don't mess it up and have to color it all over again. Here we go. I'm using my light Lost Lagoon. Lost Lagoon is a fun color because depending on what you put it with, it can look blue or it can look green. Which means I've used it quite a bit actually for leaves and things because you can get away with it. It comes off as green. All right. So there's the, oh, that's so pretty. There's the light Lost Lagoon. I'm going to come in with just a little bit of dark Lost Lagoon. Do it towards the bottoms. My leaves and things. Just give it a little bit extra. So pretty. So pretty. All right, it's gorgeous. I'm just going to stop there. Look at that. It's gorgeous. No, what do you think? Do you like it? Let's cut it out. Let's run this through the die cut machine. This is where whatever image you're using, if you have dies for it, you can die cut it. If it has a matching punch, you could punch it. Otherwise, you want to cut it out by hand. You maybe could try putting it like in a shape or something, but I just think, I don't know. I like it on this design to be cut out. So that's what I did on all of my sample cards. And I do have like 4 more samples to show you. So lots of samples. Plus I have a whole other sketch that I'm going to show you. So lots tonight, lots going on. You love it, Ellen? Me too. Me too. All right, we're going to cut this. I'm going to move this down towards the outside because I always cut towards the outside on my cutting plates. Put the top one on. I'm going to roll this through my cut and emboss machine. Hopefully everything doesn't fall over. Whoa. Oh, pretty. All right. Go. Pull this off. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, this is going to be a good card. This is going to be a good card. Why am I putting this over here? This goes over here. All right. You're not good plant parents. It's hard to be a good plant parent. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right. I'm going to cut this out. I'm just going to use my paper snips. And I'm just trying to cut it straight-ish. You could use your paper trimmer if you wanted to. This is going to go on here. It's going to look so pretty. Okay, I'm going to, some of these I glued them down flat. Some of them I popped them up. I think tonight I'm going to use my little trick that I put part of it popping up and part of it not popping up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some Stampin' Dimensionals and put them on the flowers. So the flowers are kind of popping out of the page. And then let's peel off those backs. We'll add a little bit of multi-purpose glue to the stem. I'm going to put it up here where it's a little bit bigger. Maybe this one's dead. I'm giving up on that one. That one's gone. All right. So put a little bit up here. There we go. And then I'm just going to drag it into the rest of the stem so I don't get too much. Add a little bit to these leaves too. And then I'm going to put this on my card front, just like that. Oh, so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then I'm going to pop up the Just a Note too. So I think I need some minis for it. So since the stem is flat, I'm going to go ahead and put minis all the way across here. Peel those off. And add this little Just a Note right in there. And then this gets put on our card front. Amy, you like it? Oh, I'm so glad. This turned out even better than I expected. I'm like really excited about this card. Sometimes, you know, I make things for you like that I haven't tried out. And I'm like, well, that didn't work so well. But this, I think it worked. All right, there we go. Let's add some of the embellishments to this too. The embellishments are kind of, I think they're going to look good, but they're not blingy. They're not shiny and sparkly. These are the pressed flowers motifs. Let me pull them out of the plastic. And you can see, well, maybe you can't see. See if I can get it to focus. There you go. It's got kind of like a flower motif, obviously. Pressed flowers. That's what it's called. It's what it's called. That's what it is. All right. I'm going to grab a big one. There are two different sizes. Hey, off. All right, I'm going to put the big one. All right, come here. Maybe I'm going to put the big one on here. There we go. I'm going to put the big one down here. And then I'm going to grab a couple small ones. Put a small one there. And then I'm just going to grab another small one. And I'm going to stick a small one like right here. There we go. So there's just 3 of them. Hello, Ruth. Oh, there we go. Isn't that, oh my goodness. Oh, this is going to be such a fun set. So pretty. Oh, all right. I'm in love. I'm in love. I can't stop looking at this, but I want to show you the other ones other ones that I have. And I'm hoping that you guys will take this sketch and you'll go make some too, because look how that looks with the sketch. It's like the same. All right, let me show you the other ones. I have one that I did with the Ocean Friends or Friends of the Ocean stamp set and pattern paper. This is being retired, sadly. So if you love this as much as I do and you love this pattern paper as much as I do, you should get some before it's gone. The stamp set is the beautiful, the Gallery Blooms. It's brand new. It'll be coming in May. So there we go. And I did my little trick with my lobster here that I embossed over the designer series paper. So it just kind of gives it a little shine there. So really pretty. There we go. That, and these gems, they're already gone. They're already sold out. So if there's stuff you want, make sure you grab it. All right, here's another one with a retired stamp set. This is the Hot Air Balloon. It is going away. I went and I looked. This is on sale, and it is on mega sale. When you are looking at the last chance list, make sure that you check the stamps and the dies separately because they haven't really changed the bundle prices on most of them. And sometimes the stamps and the dies are way marked down, and it's better to buy them separately. And this is one of those because I think, if I remember correctly, the stamp set's like $12 and the dies are like $12. So you can get the whole bundle for like $24. Unbelievable. So really pretty. I combined it with the Skies something. I don't remember what it's called. Take to the Sky. No, Everyday Skies pattern paper, which I just thought was really pretty, and some peach pie and balmy blue. All right. And then I used the Thoughtful Wishes stamp set to do another one with the Thoughtful Journey pattern paper, and just really simple little branch on there. Really sweet and easy. Okay. But then again, I had to play with something new. And I wanted to take this sketch, and this is what the sketch looks like here. I wanted to take this and turn it, just turn it the other way a little bit. So here is what I came up with. This is the jar. I'm really bad. I don't know the names. The Sweet Jar stamp set, and it has a punch that matches it. Isn't that cute? And this is some of the new pattern paper. It is in Timid Tiger and Strawberry Slush. Just a little happy birthday card. There's candles in that little jar. Isn't that fun? So fun. And then the inside, I did the inside on this one too. Super, super cute. And you can see it's still kind of like it's the same, but different. It's the same, but different. So that is my sketch. I hope that you will try that out, but don't go anywhere because I have another sketch to share with you. For the month of April, when you order at least $50 through me, you're going to get a free Creativity Made Simple Volume 7. We're on Volume 7 of these. It is a bundle with 3 more card sketches and 6 full card tutorials. This month, it is using the Hooray for Surprises stamp set, which is also on the retired list. Like I pulled a lot of stamps this morning that are going to be going away in the next few months. But this is one of the sketches that I did. So I'm giving you a little sneak peek of one of the 3 sketches that is in that bundle. Isn't that cute? And let me show you a couple of the cards. So here is this one. So sweet. So quick and easy too. So that's that. And these are all, the insides are done too. Isn't that sweet? So, so sweet. So there's that. And oh, it has an envelope too. I almost forgot. Here's the envelope. I stamped the back. I made one little candle, like a different color. Like I just wanted it to stand out from the others. So there we go. There's one. And then I took this and I turned it sideways and I made it like this, going that way. Isn't that sweet? So cute. So the full tutorials for these are in that Creativity Made Simple bundle. You can, like I said, you can get it free with a $50 order in the month of April, or it is available in my tutorial store. If you just want to go grab it and buy it, you can do that too. So, all right, friends, those were our cards for this evening. I'm going to pull out the one we made because I really do hope that you will make some of these. I'm going to post a picture of this over on my Facebook page. I'm going to try to go downstairs and do that right now. I'm going to go post a picture. When you make a card using this sketch, I hope that you will come and post a comment in on that picture so that we can see a whole bunch more ideas using this same basic sketch, basic layout. So, all right, friends, that is it for tonight. Just a reminder, I am taking Thursdays off for a couple months, so I will not be live on Thursday. I won't be live again until next week, Tuesday. Sad. But next week, Tuesday, we're going to do a fun fold, and you're going to love it. And yeah, so I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you next week, Tuesday.